Tingles with Daily ASMR videos. Hello, my tinglings. Today I'm going to be taking you on a journey through some of the local shops that we go to here down in Australia. So I'm going to take you to Aldi, Coles, and our Fruiterer. So that's where we go and get our veggies and food for Chilbrookie. It's pretty common to get your fruit and veg from a specialist shop. There are specialist butchers as well, but we usually get our meat still from the supermarket. Maybe when we have a little bit more money, we'll go to the butcher. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to, be showing you through. So we're just going to kick over to this footage. So this is the outside, and this is now inside Aldi. So you can see corn, and this, you can see it's per kilo. Is the cost of the vegetables. So as I said, you don't really shop at Aldi, and here's the meats section of Aldi. All sorts of meats, and I was trying to avoid filming anyone, so I'm gonna just kind of cut around here. Got lots of sausages, although they don't have American style sausages. Milo over there on the left was a big thing. And got digestives. Tim Tams. Mint slices, I get those. Those are yummy. Very, very yummy. They're Rye Arnott's. They're an Australian company. So you see lots of Arnott's. And down there is Shapes. We get those. And then the Snackos are the off-brand Shapes. They're kind of crackers. And this is more food, like prepped food, I guess. In the fridge section, garlic bread down there, and then cheeses, all sorts of different cheeses. That feta looks yummy, but I've never tried it. Huge thing of brie there. Cheese, if you just saw that. The cheddar cheese is called Tasty Cheese here. And this is just the chocolate section of Aldi, which you don't usually get a lot around there. And then the milk, I get this Farmdale milk. We sometimes get that, but we usually get our milk from Coles. So it comes in liters, so 2 liters or 3 liters rather than a gallon. And it's really nice because it'll fit on the door. And then there's also lots of people get long life milk, which I hate and will never drink. So, but it does exist. And that's kind of just around the corner from the other milk. And then we get into the freezer section, chicken tenders, seafood. Some of the seafood at Aldi still comes like Atlantic salmon rather than Australian salmon. And frozen fruit, I get that mango. Yummy desserts. Nana's is really yummy. You can get rhubarb and apple crumble. Those pizzas are so yummy. I love those pizzas. That one, yeah. Oh, no, that's the spinach one. There you go, the beetroot one. Prawn gyoza, pork dumplings, I get those. Those are yummy. So that's the exterior of Aldi. Could have put that at the beginning, but anyway. Now we're going down the shops and into Coles. So this is just a little bit of a walk down. So Coles and Aldi are actually in the same building. And we've got orange juice here. Nippy's is my favorite. all sorts of juices, though not necessarily a lot of different variety. There's lots of different brands, but not a lot of different flavors necessarily. Kombucha, is that a cha or a ka? I don't know. And yogurt. So Coles is a bit more open. And Chipsland, this is so yummy. We get that a lot. But we get the passion fruit twist. So good. If you come to Australia, you should get Chipsland yogurt. It's so good. Very, very yummy. And then you can see Farmhouse Gold just over there. So this is the meat section in Coles. And everything you can see is by kilo. Is the prices. You get these little yellow tags. Which are supposed to try and streaky bacon. So they don't, that's not normal bacon. They have like other types of bacon. But they do have streaky bacon now. It was hard to get when I first came here. 40 francs. It's the hot dogs. I'm sorry about my computer fan sound. It just, because I have to play it while I'm recording so I can see what's going on. And so it's being a little persnickety. Anyway, so yeah, lots of different types of meats. There's the salamis and all of that. At so there's this Coles, and then there's another Coles that we go to that's a little bit closer and smaller than this one, but I thought I'd show you the big one. Lilydale, this is completely free-range chicken. So you can get that, and then like the regular chicken is this RSPCA approved, which means that it's supposed to be still looking after animal welfare. They used to have another type, but now the RSPCA approved became the default chicken, so I think that's pretty good. But also probably the sign of a wealthy society that you can think about that sort of thing, I guess. It's a luxury in some ways. And then lots of sausages again. Snags, as they call them here. Snags. S-N-A-G. Snag. Outback Spirit. Yeah, they're, I won't go into that topic. That could be a whole video on itself. But, and little meatballs. Barbecue's a huge thing. This is the Kangaroo section. So you can get Kangaroo sausages, hamburgers, steaks, and do they have a roast? So this is this is wild caught, and oh, down there is the mince, which we do get. It's my left hand. But we get Kangaroo. It's they're way overabundant here, so to protect the environment, you actually need to decrease their numbers and also prevent them from starving. So there's all this other meat. Lamb is very big here, so you see a lot of lamb, even though their hooved feet are really bad for the earth. That's also why I like to get Kangaroo, because their feet are fine for the soil and don't cause erosion. Ham and pork. And there you can see that was kind of the last areas that we were looking at. And then these are kind of the more upscale meats, I guess. You've got grass-fed beef right in the store, which was nice for me because you couldn't get grass-fed beef at the store. And then this is just the regular beef. And this is cream and milk. And of course, I would have to show you classic chocolate milk, the best chocolate milk in the world. And the other thing that's big here is Farmers Union iced coffee. It's massive in South Australia. Can't get it outside South Australia, and that's why nobody wants to leave, because those are the best drinks. And then Pura milk. And pies. Pies are a huge thing, so you've got all sorts of pies. Balfour's is a South Australian company. So you get Balfour's, you got footy pie, sausage roll, and Billy's down below as well. It's a good little pie section. It's great for just a quick bite. All sorts of pies. That's a very important part of the Australian diet. Bakery. Oh, Lamington. Is that? Yeah, we're looking at Lamingtons. So yummy. We do have a little bulk food section in this one. There's not one at the other one I go to. They've got a cool little thing, but I didn't show that, I don't think. Here's the fruit and veg. Here you can see how it opens out a bit more. Then into the aisles. Here's the cereal aisle. You'll notice there's very little sugar cereal. So Crunchy Nut is, there's Cheerios. Crunchy Nut there, that's when I get a bit. And it has kind of a honey flavor on it, but there's not really, you can't get like Lucky Charms or really overly sugar cereals. The most sugary cereal you can get is Fruit Loops, and it's pretty much the only one. But there are plenty of things in the biscuit aisle. This is our biscuits and cookies. Again, you'll see Tim Tams. They're so yummy. If I could share a Tim Tam with you, I would. And some of you I have. My family wants more. And then, yeah, so Arnott's, you can see, are the big movers in that area. This fan is really annoying, but anyway. And mint slices, of course. This is the baking aisle. So we have like chocolate chips and bicarb soda. Yep, you can see that. So that's baking soda. We got gelatins and all sorts of things, but you can see they're a bit different. That's the color, the food coloring, sprinkles, and all sorts of things. Coconut. Spices. So this is the spice section. All the different spices that you can get. And then these are the like cheaper ones that you can get that aren't in glass, so then you can refill. So that's usually what I do. All sorts of salts. And I decided to show you laundry soap as well, I guess. I don't remember going in the laundry aisle. But yeah, there is laundry stuff as well. No Tide here. No Downy either, I don't think. So kind of the different brands that you get over here. The bakery section, there's lots of nice baked goods. And donuts, different types of donuts. There's those are yummy, delicious. This is like the bread section, the more packaged bread. So you've got cheaper breads, and then your fancier breads, and then of course the important part of any Australian grocery store, the Vegemite. I hate it, but people love it. Jams and Nutella. And I've moved back to the sugar aisle. Candies, because I thought it'd be interesting to show you the different candies that you can get here. Lindt, the Cadbury is obviously the big one here. Maybe that's not obvious, but it is the big one. And got all sorts of different candy options. Fruit Chalks are a South Australian company, so if you want to have show South Aussie pride, then you get your fruit chocks. I don't really very often, even though I am a proud South Australian. Chips, Twisties are kind of their Cheetos equivalent. These Red Rock Deli that we just passed are so yummy. I love those chips. And we do have Lay's. No, we don't. No, those are Smith Thins. They look a little bit like Lay's, so I get confused, actually. And then eggs. I've got a lot of free-range eggs. And you actually have to show on the package if they come from a cage. They have to say caged eggs. So there's actually a lot of different eggs. And this is where you put your soft plastics. Now this is the fruit shop. You can see they have these little characters on the outside. Pumpkin Swordsman, Dr. Broccoli. And they had potato night as well. It's called Ryan's. And it was a little bit of a rainy day. So this is what it looks like. Kind of a warehouse type look. Strawberries and grapes, handwritten signs. So their prices change a lot, and they'll just do it based on what their supply is like. Lots of oranges, mandarins, lemons, tomatoes, lettuce. Different lettuces, black Russian tomatoes, eggplant, capsicums, that's what we call peppers. So green capsicum, red capsicum, zucchini. Then you have cucumbers, and they all come in these little plastic packages. I don't know why. Corn, green beans, carrots, and squashes are called pumpkins for these type. Like winter squashes are all called pumpkins, so butternut pumpkin rather than butternut squash. Garlic, beetroot rather than beets. And we've got all sorts of yummy goodness. This is one of my favorite places to go because they're very, very affordable. And spring onions rather than green onions is what they call them. All sorts of fresh herbs. Just in bunches. The cute little carrots you can get as well, which I never have, but good. I usually just go get the loose carrots. Large bags of potatoes. These are very affordable. I'm not going to show the price. So if you see that bag there is $2.99 for 5 kilos. So that's basically $3 for over 10 pounds. Then they have bulk onions, which I just don't have enough room right now, but if we ever have a walk-in pantry, I will. Got watermelon, cut and whole, apples, all sorts of apples, pink lady, Kandies, red delicious, which I hate, pears, which I hate even more, back at corn. What did I want to show you here? Oh, the broad beans, because those are interesting. Loose carrots, 5 cents a kilo, so they'll have specials sometimes if they have a lot of stock. And then they do have eggs. You can see the cage eggs, and we always get the free-range eggs. And then they have kind of just random other things as well here. So, pate, and pasta, just they'll have random stuff over in this section. You can just kind of get it. And we also have charcoal, sauces, olives, and now we've got peaches, and that's pretty much it. So that's the shops here in Australia.